Hi, I'm Jed Sims, and this is a brief introduction to how to use the top value equation module. We see the value equation as the most important tool in the toolbox. This is what defines what the project or program is all about. And so this powerful module can be used very simply by following the steps that we provide. It's based on the top value equation. This is a very simple model that shows how the project activities deliver the business outcomes, their benefits, value and drivers. And what is important is it enables you to link all of these aspects so you know what activities will deliver which outcomes will deliver which benefits, what the value of those benefits are, and what determines the value of those benefits in terms of the bases and assumptions, what we call value drivers. As you generate the top value equation, you generate a series of outputs. First of all, the desired business outcome statements that define in clear, specific, measurable terms what you're trying to achieve, where you're trying to get to in the business after the end of the project when everything is working just right. Then you can define the benefits that come from delivering these business outcomes. And you tie the two together so that you know that when you've delivered a specific outcome, you know which benefits are now available. And where those benefits are financial, you compute the financial benefits in a way that you can track that value, because the value is the least stable element of the value equation, because the value drivers, the financial benefit drivers, the bases and assumptions can change during the project. Therefore, it's important to know what has changed so you know what value is available at the time of realization. And then importantly, you identify the change activities required to deliver each outcome. You now know the workload involved in achieving each outcome. You know the value of that outcome. So you can at times find outcomes that cost a lot of money to deliver but don't actually generate much value. And when you combine that with the outcomes dependency roadmap, which shows the sequence in which the outcomes need to be delivered and therefore their dependencies and downstream impacts, if you change or delete an outcome, you know what other outcomes you're impacting and their benefits. You're now in control of the project and its value. And this is all made possible through the value equation module. And as you can see, each of those steps is identified separately. You identify the outcomes and the roadmap, identify the resultant benefits, quantify the financial benefits, and then identify for each outcome the change activities required to deliver them. Within each of those, we give you a wealth of information, step-by-step introductions and knowledge, know-how, so you know what to do, when, why, and how. In this example, we have introductory training that talks about outcomes definition. We have a piece on what it's all about, take you through the process. There's instructions on defining your desired business outcomes. Then, if you're running a workshop, a training video, and then the actual materials. And at the detail level, it's all instructions are given such that you can produce an excellent result. In this example, view the training video first. This is what you need, this is who should attend, this is how long it's going to take, and then it goes on further information of how exactly to run the workshop, how to avoid some of the pitfalls, and so on. And all the necessary tools and techniques are provided to support you and enable you to do it. In this case, the workshop slides, the template, the handout for the participants at the workshop, all that is provided. It's all been proven in practice. This is what works, and it's provided to you. And the results lead directly to successful delivery of the project and its value. So whereas the whole value equation aspects will go into the business case, the desired business outcomes provide you with your primary measure of success. This is what you're really trying to achieve. The project is a means to trying to get you there. It is not the end in itself. The business benefits can be delivered during the project, at the implementation of the project, and after the end of the project. And therefore, these can be identified and put into the benefits delivery processes. Because we've identified the financial drivers very clearly, the bases and assumptions, that moves into the financial tracking processes, so you always know the current value of your benefits and whether your project is still viable. And the change activities go into the project and change planning and delivery processes. This is the input to things like work breakdown structures. Now you're actually breaking down all the activities required to get you to your business outcomes, not just the activities required to deliver the project. And the outcomes roadmap is a vital project governance and control mechanism such that decisions made about the project, its scope, its delivery processes and so on can now be made in the full knowledge of their impacts on individual outcomes and their benefits and all downstream outcomes and benefits. This gives you total control over the project and its value. It really is that simple.